Fire, fire, fire.
YouTuber attacked Dokibird gets collab with Twitch CEO. Ah, yes. Very fair. Lots of justice in this world, I'm sure. We just saw a little bit of justice, now we get no justice.
You might recall this
I remember
YouTuber,
this
Cat
bitch.
Leante, aka Cat in Chat, who was covered on multiple channels.
I'm pretty sure she's also the one that, what is it called? Clickbaited, Alicia's cancer? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're, like, of all things, like, I get clickbaiting because you want to get views, but, like, goddamn.
Mujin, Rima, and
Poor Alicia,
myself there, as you
man.
can see, simply from typing in Cat in Chat Doki. Because this was the YouTuber that 10 months ago made this entire hit piece video on Doki, which you can actually see
Oh,
right
yeah, I remember this too.
here. But why are we here talking about this Twitch streamer, this YouTuber who failed to cancel Doki Bird 10 months ago? Why are we talking about her again today? Well, as you can see here
This
on
bitch
her
hates
recent
VTubers,
Twitch stream
bro.
from the other day, she
I'm
actually had
telling
on
you.
Twitch CEO Dan Clancy. Now, really quick, if you're out of the loop on the failed Doki Bird hit piece video I've referenced multiple times now from Cat Leante, well, there's a lot of context to all of that. Consider watching Mujin's video or Rima's or any of my videos or anyone else's videos on that topic. Kind of a lot to unpack here right now. But it was a complete misrepresentation of a situation Doki was involved with, to put it simply. Really,
And the fact that she had to go out and, like, clarify and defend herself when people were shitting all over her. It's so crazy. Like, give the girl a break too. Like, she's had so much stuff happen to her in the last 2 years. Just leave her alone, bro.
doing her best, Cat Leante's best, to make Doki look bad. The whole thing failed, as mentioned. Anyways, back to the interview. It's funny that Cat Leante gets Dan Clancy for like an hour-long interview here, because she seems to really hate VTubers, definitely seems to hate Doki Bird, and Twitch has a reputation for also disproportionately being biased against VTubers. For example, female VTubers on Twitch will get like 2-week or longer suspensions for really things that are nothing burgers. And then you have female streamers on Twitch that are not VTubers doing things that actually break the TOS, and they don't get
Saying
any
dumb
repercussions
shit,
at
showing
all.
they
Or if
ass.
they do, it's like a tiny...
Look, if you want to show your ass, that's fine. Like, but like, why do VTubers get discriminated against way more than real life streamers? Makes you think.
slap on the wrist. By the way, a lot of this is women on women hate. Like I just explained, it's female streamers hating female VTuber streamers. And a lot of this insecurity from them and these female-led organizations on Twitch actually goes back to around 2020, when Project Melody initially went from the website she was on, which was an adult website, over to Twitch, and we saw a lot
She
of...
was like, what is the word? Not the catalyst, but the antithesis of it. She was one of the first, and it absolutely exploded, and apparently a lot of these cam girls were extremely jealous of her.
Those women...
This was back in, like, I want to say 2020 or 2021.
That are all about feminism and female empowerment.
Maybe even
suddenly showing a lot of hate and explicit language directed at Project Melody because they felt very insecure when she went over to Twitch. So there's a bit of history here, but we're not going to go down memory lane entirely. That's just a little bit of context. VTuber Alicia finds out about this collab between Dan Clancy and Cat Leante. She goes on to tweet about this from earlier today, saying,
I follow her, I saw this, I was like,
that
what
the girl
fuck,
interviewing Dan Clancy, that of course being Cat in Chat, aka
I didn't watch the video though,
is the person who doxed my entire government name. My middle name was never public because I'm named after my aunt who passed away. She also clickbaited my cancer in her video title and lied saying I beat it when I didn't, causing my friends to reach out to me and fans freaking out in excitement just for me to have to cry and break their hearts saying, no, I'm still fighting.
So
I also covered Alicia's situation with Cat Leante about 10 months ago. And the whole thing is actually a little crazier than that, because after Alicia called Cat out, if I recall, Cat didn't apologize until a good bit of time later, once she saw that the situation was not going away, and she kept getting more and more public backlash. Cat then decided to make a public non-apology post, which included an image of her donating the cancer clickbait video of Alicia to Alicia. But in the screenshot, that's where it showed Alicia's full name. It was like a PayPal donation, if I recall, except Cat did somewhat redact Alicia's name, but the redaction was done in such a lazy, poor way that anyone could still make out Alicia's full.
And like, again, I don't want to speculate, but like, I don't know. She's dumb enough that I would think maybe it wasn't done on purpose, but like, I also could believe the opposite, where it's like it could be malicious. It's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't like that you called me out. I don't know. I'm not gonna say like it is or isn't. Like, it's just kind of like, damn. I don't know. That's fucked up.
Name. Specifically, it was like a marker line or two that was done through the middle of the letters. So again, anyone could actually make out the full name.
Oh
this
my
caused
God,
people to
that's so
speculate
dumb.
further
You're
if
such
Cat
a
was really that
dumbass.
immensely incompetent, or if she was doing this on purpose out of malice. As for
Yeah,
Doki,
it's hard
Cat
to
never
say.
apologized to Doki. Doki even made a response to Cat's hit piece video on her, and Doki's response was pretty good. It disproved a lot of the stuff that Cat was claiming about Doki, and Cat never did a follow-up or anything, which really made it look like Cat.
Well, yeah, because if you do if you go on YouTube and you make a post and then you say, guys, I was wrong, the audience that liked that video are all gonna turn on you, and she wanted to keep that audience that just. Honestly, I think it's an audience of people that just fucking hate VTubers, and there are people like that. There are people who don't care for VTubers, and that's fine. There are people that just watch, like, people being brought up that are VTubers and they don't care, or they never will watch them. But then there's people who unironically go out of their way to shit on them.
Was never interested in trying to get to the truth
That's
of the
what I
matter
think
that
is
she
cringe.
centered her entire hit piece video core on regarding Doki.
Yeah.
No, it only
She wanted
made
to
her
keep her
further look
audience.
like it was supposed to be some disingenuous hit piece, and that's why she never covered Doki's response and never apologized to Doki either. Now, fast forward 10 months, and we see
I
that
don't
Dan
have to
Clancy is getting interviewed
apologize.
for an hour on Cat's channel, and it's like, of all the people for him to pick, he goes on that stream. The reason for this could be because Cat was somewhat recently a part of this event called the Creator Accelerator by an organization called Blurp, where they had Cat on as a speaker to
Oh.
apparently educate others on content creation. And that's
I think I
hilarious
know what
too.
Blurp
Imagine
is.
someone who has a terrible reputation for her own misconduct in content creation being brought on to teach other people about content creation. And indeed, on the stream of Cat interviewing Dan Clancy, you can see at the bottom the overlay there saying Creator Accelerator. And
Yeah, I know Blurp. Didn't Blurp get accused of having a party where there was really bad security? I remember covering that a long, long time ago. Yeah, it was like a party and they had really poor security and someone got roofied or something.
and the Blurp logo and all
I don't
that.
remember. It was like a
On
year or
Cat's
two
Twitter
ago.
account, you
It's a
can
long
find that
time.
she retweeted this post from Blurp about their Creator Accelerator program. I scrolled a little bit to see any more information about this, and I actually, as you can see, 2 posts down, saw this interesting series of tweets from Cat. Reads from February 1st. I had an existing half-completed contract with Advanced GG that started years prior, and due to delays was set to be fully fulfilled this year. After seeing them consistently side with a creator that has sent hate and harassment towards many, I've chosen to part ways. Even if this creator has since been let go, I cannot in good faith support a company that has turned a blind eye to their behavior for so long. Also, screw ICE. Given the time frame of that tweet, it's likely in vague reference
my God.
to the
Performative people need to shut the fuck up. Oh my lord.
Rev
I
Straw
thought we were
Advanced
done,
GG
but we're
situation back
not.
in February. And it's hilarious that Cat's really going to sit there virtue signaling about
Yep.
this situation, talking about sending people hate and harassment after the massive hit piece video that she made on Doki Bird. And again, she
On
never
Alicia.
covered Doki's response. It's always the same with people like this. They virtue signal
So
to
nasty.
cover
I'm telling you, chat, have some faith. Have some faith on like karma coming back to bite you in the ass. I always try to think to myself, like, God damn, like, if I'm really, really wrong, and I try to be as authentic and as, like, honest as I can be, these people, they will get their comeuppance. They will.
their own misconduct. Oh, wow. Here's Cat talking about the creator
And
itself.
also, she'll also be the type of person that will say, like, oh, I got a bunch of hate. It's like, yeah, people criticizing you. Oh, that's a lot of hate. Yep.
Accelerator program. Let's see what
for
you have to say
sure.
about this.
And the overall goal again is to help creators learn to market themselves, to help you guys all grow as creators.
Market yourself. Make clickbait videos on people's cancer and then also shitting all over other people with false information. Oh my gosh. Yeah, such a good marketing strategy.
creators get more views, get more followers, and overall grow your presence on social media. Which, let's take a peep at how that turned out. First up, we had 20 speaking sessions with a lot of lovely speakers. We had Sens, Tom Morrow, Michael Bavol, Tyler and Sophia Niergaard. I'm so sorry, I'm not pronouncing their name correctly. And Dan Clancy being the very, very last speaker that we had on yesterday.
Don't worry, Cat, I got you. It's like the game High Guard, but replace the high.
I don't want to sound mean, but like, why is a person that doesn't have a good track record of growing on Twitch like, why? What is this supposed to? Like, you're not exactly the person that would look to. I'd be like, oh, she's really good at knowing how to grow. I wouldn't think that. Because they say the line? I guess.
Yesterday.
Don't worry, Cat, I got you. It's like the game High Guard, but replace the high with nigh, and there you go. Returning to Alicia's tweet, she was responding to this account, Hyrule Fashion Week, that was talking about the interview between Cat Leante and Dan Clancy, specifically saying, I disagreed with Dan Clancy when he said that quote-unquote lurkers is a negative term. I said it's not, he said it is.
What an idiot, dude. Dan, listen to me. What do you know about streaming? Lurkers are bad? How? Oh, because they're not typing in chat? Yeah, motherfucker. Half the people that watch a YouTube video don't leave a comment. That doesn't mean they're bad people.
My follow-up question was auto-modded for no reason. I honestly don't understand how Twitch works anymore. Shake my head. Maybe
I've literally only ever done like a handful of comments in the last 2 years on my account. Like, it's just, people just might not want to type.
I'm the one out of the loop here, but I don't think lurkers is a negative term. It just means someone
not.
who's watching or listening and not really commenting, right? Like, that's not a big deal at all. It's a
I
totally
lurk all
normal
the
thing.
time.
How is lurkers a negative term? It's funny.
Unless you're really mentally ill and then you think that like lurker means creep because you're so like mentally fucking stupid that you can't detach the word lurker to mean like to literally look over and not say anything politely, as opposed to being like a creep who lurks around the corner and watches you. That's not what it is. You're just not typing.
Dan looks at it as a negative term because they're like not active.
What does that say about Mr. Dan? Like, why is it a negative term? It's not
engaging with the platform.
It's great.
Like, he hates the lurkers out there. Like, oh, you're not engaging. That's bad for us. That's a negative term. I don't know if that's what he's getting at, but it's kind of funny. And then the auto mod thing. Yeah, it's a interesting look. I'd be curious to find that clip of Dan Clancy talking about the lurkers in the stream, but to be quite frank, I'm not going to spend any time watching that interview, let alone going through an hour of it to find that specific part. But I did find the news itself interesting, as well as Alicia's response to this collab, this interview. Let me know what you think about the latest. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for tuning in. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.
I hated that. I can't believe we're giving dumb bitches a platform. Actually, I can, because we don't care. We just want people to say the line. We want to be good little seals and just clap and listen to what we want to say and agree with everything. Holy Toledo. Yeah, say the line, Alana. Say the line. Go check them out. Go check out Hero Hey. What the fuck do they even know? Clickers is a bad term. What? How? Unless you're genuinely that, like, audience captured that you can't even say the word lurk without it having, like, a creepy connotation, I don't see how that can even be, like, remotely the same. I just don't see it. Am I crazy? I guess I am. Yeah, lurk with a sensor. I don't know, man. I don't want to shit all over Dan, but like sometimes it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, marketing. Yeah, great marketing. You know, I don't know. I don't want to be a viewer like viewer looking at Andy and being like, oh look, you're not growing. It's like, but you're objectively not. What the fuck do you know about growing? You don't stream. You stream between 10 to 30 hours a month, which is nothing. And then you post YouTube videos where you clickbait people and act like a piece of shit, and then like, oh, I'm just a girl, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't know though she wasn't Doki. Yeah, exactly. It should have stayed that way, but unfortunately. As you failed art YouTuber rebranded and drama tuber, there are so many art YouTubers that do so well for themselves. So it's like you can't even excuse like, oh, art isn't even like popular or anything. It's like, bro, like look around you. You're just making up excuses, you clown. Alright, don't fucking say that shit, you fucking cringe lord. Can't fucking say that without any evidence, man. She's an industry plant, maybe a cactus. No, I think they just pick safe people. Yeah. Define safe. Saying the correct thing. That's what it is. Saying the correct thing. Say the line, Bart!
Fire, 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 fire.